slow. Okay. By next week, we will increase the speed little bit and close the door. To see here, throughout the course, what my pattern would be, you don't have to write a single thing in notebook. Okay, no need of pen and pencil, notebook, anything. We have this PPT having 128 slides. This is the theoretical content which is more than enough for you to have learn the theoretical things. Okay, because the interview, if we see overall interview, it will be like 70% oral questions. Okay, and 30% they might ask you the logic of the code, write it. Okay, all these things will be 30%. So while learning, we are learning it practically. Python, we are learning it practically, right? So in interview, you can say that, sir, I know the thing practically, but I am unable to explain you. Okay, to avoid that thing, this theoretical content is given to you. Okay, so whatever is there in the PPT throughout the course in next 4 or 5 weeks, okay, I'll be sharing every week whatever part is contained from the PPT, that much part I'll be sharing. Okay, for example, this week if we complete like 50 slides, okay, so that 50 slides I'll be sharing you by tomorrow evening. Yes, Saturday Sunday you are coming, right? So by tomorrow evening I'll be sharing you whatever number of slides are completed. Okay, so this is about the theoretical one. Practical is, see, for every topic there is one file, Python file or notepad file. Okay, notepad file, see, Python homework 1. So in the homework 1 you can see here there are 10 approximate questions are there. Okay, 10 questions. Homework 2, there are some, let us suppose these patterns are like 10, 15, and total question 20 are there. Homework 3, in this there are 70 questions. Okay, 70 questions, approximate 70 questions there are. So similarly, like 5 6 PDF files are there. More files I'm going to create for questions. So throughout the course you are going to solve homework question, homework programs, that will be approximately 250 to 300. Okay, questions will be there for programming. And in class also, by learning the concept, we are going to see different programs. Clear? So in the combination of offline class, online, whatever it is, and homework, combination will be like you will be covering more than 500 programs. Okay, so this is what practical thing is, what we are going to do. So in this way we are going to cover theory and practical both. Clear, everybody? So whatever syllabus is given, so all that topics will be covered, so that already this PPT is there. Okay, see how many are there. 218 slides are there. All these slides will be shared to you. Okay, is that clear? Can we start now? So
Yes, we
first,
can start it.
yes, what's your name?
Yeah, hi Arun. I'm Junu Upadhyay. It's my
Okay,
first class to Python.
yes, yes. So first of all, what you will do, you'll write mm, write Python download. I hope you are not done with Python download, right? Should we go for downloading process? So you'll write Python download. Only if you say download, that is also fine. Python download, enter. Okay. First thing what you are getting, Python download python.org. You bring it. Do you have Python already? Follow the steps. Okay. Click on this first link. You'll get this Python download Python 3.12.4. Okay. Click it. Click on download because I'm not going to click it. And then Search for VS Code. Download. VS Code. Download. Not visible. You can join online. You can see on your screen. Click on the link. Just make sure those people who are in offline class, you have to mute your output audio and input audio both. Okay. So the loop will not create. Repetition of sound will not be there. Okay. See, this is what I was talking. You have to mute yourself. Now output speaker is there, right? So reduce the sound or make it zero. Clear? Now click on this both. First you have click on this. Download started. Now click on this link. First link. Here you can see Windows 10. Click on this first. First link. VS yes. VS Code download. See here. VS Code download. Karthik, you please share your screen so that because my in my PC there is already is downloaded, right? So what happened? You're not in the group. Okay. Can you share your screen? Your net is also slow. Click on entire screen. So you already have Python ideally. Yesterday you are downloaded. Okay. So you don't have it, right? I downloaded it now. You just not download. Yes. So you stop sharing because you have downloaded it already. Okay. Can anybody from online class can you share your screen? Who would like to share the screen? Those who just now download Python.
Yeah, Arun, can I share?
Yes, yes, please share. Click on share entire screen. Yes. So you have followed the steps and you downloaded it. Okay. Now open the VS Code. What about you all? Installed? See here. Just first click on that. Accept that agreement. Click on that. Yeah. Now click on next. Next. Now above there is option create a desktop icon.
Okay.
Click on next. Install.
In that additional icon, create a desktop icon, and the others we need to like check mark all the
No.
only the last two.
Only the last two are already check mark and the click create a desktop icon. That one. Click
Yeah.
on finish.
Finish?
Yes. So your
Yeah.
VS Code is open. Click on that minimize button for now.
Yeah.
Go to your desktop. Yes.
Here.
Yes. Create a folder name as Python.
In here.
Yes, on desktop. New folder name as Python. Okay, enter. So now
Thank you.
go to the search button.
Yeah.
Click on IDLE.
Uh, ID.
See this first option came right.
Yeah.
No, not that. Not that.
Not this.
First option IDLE. Yeah, that one. So just now we downloaded two things, right? One Python download we done, then we done VS Code. Yes. So this
Correct.
is ideally downloaded by that Python download, right?
Okay.
Maximize it. Now go to that file. Above there is above at the corner file option is there.
Okay. 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 Yeah.
Click on new file. Okay. First save it. The name is untitled, right? First you have to save.
Untitled.
Control
Yes.
S. Control S.
Yes.
So it is asking where to save. So where you
Correct.
will save? In
Oh,
desktop.
desktop. Yeah.
Desktop Python you have created, right?
Yeah.
Click on that. And now name the file.
Okay.
First program ideally. Save. Now type print print.
Print.
Make it small. uh, Everything you are typing on the capital, this is not the
Okay.
case, it will not run. Okay.
Okay.
Python is case sensitive. Okay.
Okay.
Python will not understand the capital print, it will
Okay.
only understand what keywords are there exact. Okay.
Okay.
Print round brackets, double quotes, and inside that double quote write your name.
So here also I should not use capital, or I can.
So inside string you can write anything because it is just a thing which is going to come in the output. Okay.
Okay.
So first,
Okay.
save that particular idle cell, then to write this.
Yes. Hmm. Now above there is beside format there is run button option.
Is this print?
You
I.
can write
Okay.
your name inside
Yeah.
the double quotes. Run module. Yes. So see,
Okay.
you are getting the output as your name, right?
Correct.
So this is a ideally tool for Python. Okay.
Okay.
So it is very simple kind of like notepad file it is, right? So just to have some more functionality and just to make it little bit interactive, okay, just to make it little bit attractive, yes, we are using VS Code. Okay, so VS Code is also ideally tool. Okay, yeah, just wait. Uh, VS Code we are going to connect with Python. VS Code is just like a what we can say. If two persons are there, okay, at our home, let us suppose there is a marriage function. Are you listening to me? Listen to me. So at our home there is a marriage function. Two ways to execute that marriage. Either our home people, father, mother, all other relatives together they will arrange it, all the arrangements, right? Everyone will take one task and they will execute the marriage. Otherwise, second condition we will hire some uh, event manager, right? So that event manager will come, will hand over some money to him and he will take care of everything. We just have to go to that event and that marriage will be done, yes or no? So these two processes are there. Doing it ourselves is this ideally tool. It will be simple for any family. They can have one or two functions in their house, right? So they don't have much experience in how to do all these things, just the thing will happen, yes. But in another case, the event manager they have lot of experience. Yes, every day they manage different events, so they can do it more attractive and less efforts. Yes or no? So similarly, VS Code is a tool where any programming language we can run. Okay, it's a tool. So just we have to download the extension, connect it, and our Python will be running simultaneously. If we want to run Java, so Java also we can run. Understood? So open the VS Code, close this ideally tool. Okay. So just wait. What's your name? I guess. Sorry.
Yeah, I'm Junu.
Yeah. Just wait here for 2 minutes. Let me see what other problems are getting for others. Okay.
Shall I like stop sharing my screen?
No, no. Let it be sharing and just wait for 2 minutes.
Sure.
What is the name of the file? Name of the file? Right? So space is there. Whole name of that file. Which one is? Is it? Type inside something. Not type. Type print. Is it working? So ideally downloaded. What about your ideally?
Yeah, that is so.
That is done. Created file.
I created, but I didn't play.
Run it.
Yeah. It's already set. I tried print and then submission.
Either start it, not save. You save it, and then should get your output. Yeah, something went wrong. You know the steps right now.
Yes.
If you do like this, it will give you a file is saved, right? Now, save it. Actually, getting output. Yes. So this is what print is doing in Windows. So this is what we are doing in IDE. Okay. Now from today onwards, whatever we are going to do, it's in VS
I'm
Code.
not able to open that file, the file that we saved. This ID file.
Let it be. We have just seen what is ideal. Okay, that is a normal simple tool where while coding there will not have much interest. Okay, while working with the VS Code we'll get some interest because it will be little bit interactive, little bit colorful. Okay, we'll get while coding we'll get a prediction setting like we do the typing, right? We'll get some prediction setting. Similarly here also we'll get. Okay, so we'll have some interest doing this. Yeah, maximize the screen. Make it dark mode. It's not compulsory, but I prefer dark mode. Afterwards, you can make it light according to your choice. Now, on the right side, not right side, left side, you can
Yeah.
see that all the options. See the last one, square boxes. Yeah, name of this is extensions, right? Click on that. Okay, before going to that, hmm, before going to that, go to the file. Go to the file. May I click on new file.
New file. Yeah.
Yes. Now see here, you are seeing two options.
A text file and Jupyter.
Yes, everyone, you are only seeing two files right now, two options. You can make a text file, you can make a Jupyter file. Python option is not available there. Now go to that extensions. Go to the extension. In the
Yeah.
search button, type Python. So the first option which we are getting is Python 130.6
Language
million.
support.
Yes,
Language support.
language support. Click on that. 130 million it is there.
Yeah.
So install it. Are you okay? You come sit here. Take the chair and sit here.
Yeah, it's done.
It is downloaded, right?
Yeah.
VS Code is not downloaded. Okay. Now go to the file again. It will directly start. Directly start downloading. Click on this.
It is there now.
Now options are coming.
Yeah.
Go to the file. Go to the file. Click on new file.
Yeah.
Now you can see Python file option, right?
Correct.
Click on that Python file. Now you have to save it. Control S. Control S and go to your desktop file. Yes. Open it. Click on that Python. Click on that Python first. Say
Yeah.
open. Yes. Now name it. Name that untitled one to first VS Code program. Okay.
Done.
Okay. So now wait for 2 minutes. Checking for others.
Okay.
So what you have completed? Graduation? BCom. See guys, see Python, whatever we are learning in Saturday, Sunday, okay, whole week you have to learn it. Okay, if you come on every Saturday, Sunday, taking your face, not learning anything throughout the week, will be very hard for you. Okay, so I am declaring this before starting the course itself. Now this is the VS Code. Okay, now sit there beside him. You have taken the extension. Just helper. Now you can stop sharing.
Thank you. Thank you, Varun.
So we have successfully downloaded VS Code. Every time I said create a file, you will create in this way, right? You'll go to the file, new file, Python file. Then first of all, you have to save it, right? Whatever code you are writing, after writing code, when you run it, it will say first save it. So before the computer will tell you to save it, you only save it, right? So follow these steps every time you create a new file. Created a new file. Yes. Extension. Have you downloaded extension? Extension is downloading. Yes, Karthik, what you said just now? Go to the extension, search for Python. Once installation is done, you have to create a new file. Okay. So let me share my screen now. Okay. So we are starting with Python with some few basic things that we should know before learning any programming language, not only Python. Okay. Are you done? Have you created a new file in VS Code? Yes. Same thing you can do it there also. Print your name and try to run it. till the time Bhumika is doing, let us also do some.
In VS Code also we can run the programs.
VS Code. See, but I'm doing new file, Python file. So I'm getting this option, right? So I'll save it. XYZ. Save. Now this file is saved with the name of XYZ. Print. Okay. So when I run this, I'll get an output in the terminal. This is known as terminal. You can see it here, right? Getting? Do this much. Done, Bhumika. Created a file. Have you type print your name. Done, Karthik. Now online. What is your name? What is your name?
Yeah, I'm Junu, Junu, Junu.
Junu.
Yeah.
Junu, can you please read this slide for me?
So what is this print and
Okay.
what is things bracketing?
Like I should read?
Hmm?
Yeah, okay. So it's a basic thing that we should know for programming. So program, it's a set of instructions. It is also called as an application or software. A program process input, manipulate data and output a result. And programming, it is a process of creating a set of instructions that tells a computer how to perform a task. Then programming language, it is any set of rules that converts strings, that is a group of character or a graphical program elements.
Yes, yes. Now, before starting Python, we should know what are all this. Now, as we know, just taken the example of program at our house, right? That is a marriage function. That is also a program. So, if anyone is doing, either it is a event manager or our family members, that is a set of instructions that they will be doing, right? They will give instruction to xyz person, bring the flowers, do the decoration, yes, bring the catering from that, okay, do this thing, do that thing, yes. All these are the set of instruction. Combination of this instruction will execute our program, that is the marriage function properly, yes. So here what we are doing, program processes input, manipulate data and output the result. So whatever input I am giving to other different people, they will manipulate the data and they do according to what the task is given to them, and in the result I will get a proper uh, set for that marriage function, right? All the stage will be decorated, yeah, the two chairs will be there on the table, proper catering will be there, yes, proper car decoration will be there. So all these things I will get as the output, yes or no? First I have to give them input, that this car we will bring for the rent, like Mercedes we will bring for the rent. All these things input we have to give proper, with some money to them, yes or no? Money is the main language in that program, yes or no? If just telling it will not happen, whatever instruction I'm giving, I have to give some money with that, right? So similarly, in whatever program I want to run, I will give proper lines of code. Just now what I said, print, and inside that I have written a string. Yes. So all these things we are going to learn. Okay, just now, just for seeing the output, we have written this directly. Okay, just to run this code. We have not learned what is this till now. Okay, so here I have given, this is called as a set of instructions. One line it is, one line program it is for printing the name. Yes or no? So this is the instruction print. I am giving the instruction to the compiler or interpreter, and it is taking the input and giving me the output where in the terminal. Yes or no? So programming is a process of creating set of instructions that tells the computer how to perform. Now whatever we are typing, that we are doing a programming. Yes. And programming language is, see, right now we are communicating in English. Yes. At home you might be communicating in other your own language. Yes. So for communicating with computer we require one language. Right now we are learning, we are preferring Python. Yes. So whatever language we are using to communicate with the machine, that is a programming language. Yes. So it has some set of rules. Okay. For the language of Java, I cannot write here in the Python extensions, right? Python will understand its own language. It has some meaning. Yes. Like for example, you are speaking Tamil, so I cannot give you input in English if you don't know it. Right now you know, that's why you are taking it as the input. Clear? Now machine and we as a person who are communicating, trying to communicate with the machine. Machine knows a separate their own language, and we, as we are communicating with the machine, we know one language, that is Python. Yes, machine don't know what is Python. Clear? So Karthik, let us suppose he understand only Tamil, I understand only English, and Bhumika understand both the language. Okay, so I'll be speaking something, Bhumika will listen and translate it to Karthik. Yes. So what is Bhumika here? Acting like a translator. Yes. So similarly in Python also we need some translator, because machine don't know what we are talking about. Yes. So that translators help us to convert the machine language, our programming language to machine language. Machine understand only 0 and 1. That is binary. Okay. Machine only understands 0 and 1. What we are typing is Python language, which has multiple things giving as the input, right? Letters, characters, everything is there. So this, it is not understand. Yes or no? Only machine what it understood, 0 and 1. So who is trying to translate it? Whatever we are writing as a set of code, who is trying to convert it into 0 and 1? Translate. Okay. So Juno, please read this.
Yeah. So translator in programming language, it converts high level language code to machine code. Machine codes contain zeros and ones, that is binary bits. Notes that 0 indicates absence of electrical impulse, and 1 indicates presence of electrical impulse.
Hmm. So when, let us suppose, when the first computer was created, it was very big size. Whole this room was also not enough for that computer. Okay, and the task which it was doing, very minimal task. Yes, and everything which we were trying to give as an input was only 0 and 1. We as a human being, we were giving input in the form of machine language only, because we don't have any other language there. We just now created computer, we don't have any language for that, or that only thing was we were having, that is machine language, 0 and 1. Okay, so we were trying giving inputs 0 1 0 1 0 1. We did it for some time. Yes. Then as we were developing, as a human being, our nature is to develop. Yes or no? We started as a ancient cave person, then we socialize. Okay, form the villages. Yeah, develop tools. First we used to cut things from the stone, then we discovered metal, then we create tools out of it. Yes. So whatever we discover, we try to improve it. We started from the bullock cart or somewhere, then converted into cycle, motorcycle, car, aeroplane, jet. Yes. So here also we started with a computer machine, okay, which was understanding only 0 and 1. Then someone thought, okay, giving 0 and 1 continuously, it is very hard. If by mistakenly we enter something wrong, then whole code is getting disturbed. Yes. So they tried a language, that is assembly language. Okay. In the assembly language, there were codes like add, multiply, divide, subtract, start, stop. Yes. All these kind of things were there. We used to type them. Okay. Start will start the program, stop will stop the program. All these kind of things we used to do. And all these inputs we were giving, it was in the form of ABCD numbers, right? Not in the form of 0 and 1, right? So for converting this, who was there? Assembler. Who was there? Assembler. Assembler convert assembly language to machine code. Got it? So we can say whatever we created after machine language, that is assembly language. Okay, assembly language we convert, and the one who was translating this to machine language, who was that? That was a translator named as assembler. So when we go to the assembler, we want something more special now. After few years, we are trying to improve it. Yes. So this time we created compiler. What we did? Compile. Compile is also a translate. It translate same high level code to machine code. What is high level code? What we are giving as input. What is a machine code? Which machine understood? Clear? So we created compiler. It converts source code into machine code. This is also translator, means translating one language to another language. So here also source code to machine code. What is source code? That is what we are giving. Yes. Now so compiler works for what? C, C++, Java, .NET, etc. Yes. Compiler is a translator for whom? C, C++, Java, .NET. Yes. Then we were improving more. This time we created interpreter. Okay. So now interpreter also is a translator. Same task, converting source code to machine code. Now what it is doing? Converting into, for whom it is doing? Python, JavaScript, Ruby, etc. Okay. So now you can see how this is improving, right? From assembler we started, then we went to compiler, then we went to interpreter. So we get try to get it better and better, right? So compiler, what is the thing? It see the whole code at a time. If I am writing some code, it will check for whole code. If I am writing 50 lines of code, how many lines? 50 lines. So it will check whole 50 lines. Let us suppose there is error on second line. Yes, error on second line. Then it will check. Then it will check for another line. 5, 6, 10, 50. All these lines it will check. But the interpreter, what it does, if there is an error of second line, it will not go on the next line. Understood? It will stop there itself. You first correct this error, then only I will see for the next one. Understood? So this is what interpreter will. In some cases, interpreter is better. In some cases, compiler is better. Okay? Got it, everybody? So have you understood what the translator is doing? Translating one language to another language. What is that one language? That is high level language to the machine language. Understood? Machine language is not 0 and 1. High level languages depends what language we are learning. Okay, so C, C++, Java, .NET, Python, JavaScript, Ruby, all these are high level languages. Yes. Yes. Your name?
Himanshu.
Huh?
Himanshu.
Himanshu. Can you please read Himanshu?
Python is a version programming language that was created by Guido and Rousseau and released in 1991. It was designed with an emphasis on code readability, and its syntax allows programmers to express their concept in clear lines of code. Python is a programming language that lets you work quickly and integrate systems more efficiently. Programmers can express logical concepts in clear lines of code in comparison of languages such as C++ or Java. Python supports multiple programming paradigms object-oriented and functional programming or procedure. There exists inbuilt functions for almost all of the frequently used concepts. Philosophy is simplicity is the best.
Yes. No, so there was a person, Guido van Rossum. Okay. He was fed up of all these languages, C, C++. Okay. So he thought I should create something better. Okay. I should create something which will not have the unnecessary line of code. It should talk about only relevant things. If I want to do this task, only the line related to that task should be there on the screen. Unnecessary lines I don't want. Unnecessary curly braces, open curly braces, close. I don't want all these things. He was having that concept in the mind. Okay. If I want to do one task related to that thing only, the line of code should be there. Okay. Keeping that in mind, he started working for the project Python. Now, how this name Python came, he, for his entertainment purpose, he used to visit one circus. Okay, he used to visit one circus. The name of that circus was Monty's Python Circus, something like this. Monty's Python Circus. Okay, so from there he inspired that name because he used to like that circus very much. So as he has created that language, right? So he has the right to name it. So he named it as Python. Okay, so Python was mainly focused on readability, syntax, allow programmers to express their concept in fewer lines of code. Yes, we'll have that example so that you can understand. See here, you can see this. There are two codes here. Okay, one is Java and another is Python. Okay, so in Java also we are doing the same thing, and in Python also we are doing the same thing, adding 10 plus 20, a plus b. Here also I am doing a plus b. Okay, so first I have to declare the class in Java. Then I have to write this static void main string args. Yes, so this line has to be there at the beginning of every code. Yes, so it is compulsory. But in Python, this is not the case. If I want to do something, I'll just write a equal to 10, b equal to 20, c equal to a plus b, print c. Understood? So no curly braces, no class, nothing. Okay. In in this case, it is not there. But if I want to create a class, I can. If it is requirement for me. Okay. So we are going to learn all that. But right now, Python is means adjustable. Whatever you want to ask him to do, he can do. With class, without class. Okay. With function, without function, anything it can do. Python. Clear, everybody? But for Java code, every time I have to create a class for writing the code. Okay. So here I have to mention int. Int means integer. Okay, so if I don't mention here, it will not understand what I am going to give input in that variable. Okay, so I have to mention that int equal to int a equal to 10, b equal to 20, c I'm going to use the variable in future, in next line or next few lines. I'm going to use this variable c. So I have to mention it first. I have to declare c in future. I'm going to use c. Please don't get offended. Okay, like that I have to mention. So in next line I have mentioned here c equal to a plus b, and just I want to print the output. For output also, how much I am writing? System dot out dot println and c. Yes, so this many things I have to do. I have to remember while writing the Java. But normally, are these things need to remember? No, simply I can write a plus b, right? Yes or no? And I can just write print. No need to write system dot out dot println. So simple it is, right? For a very simple code, still it is, we are understanding the difference, right? So think about the harder ones. Yes, the codes which we are unable to understand the logic for them we have to remember the syntax also. So doing two things at a time. But in Python, if we know the logic, that is more than enough for us. Anyhow, I can just with very little efforts, I can bring out the syntax of Python. Okay, so understood the difference between these two languages. So keeping that in mind, these things were designed. Okay, so Python is a programming language that lets you work quickly and integrate system more efficient. And the thing which I mentioned there, while writing Java code, I have to mention what data type it is, right? In Python, are we doing this? 10 equal to a equal to 10, b equal to 20. I'm not telling it is integer or something. Python understand it automatic. Yes, and I'm not declaring C before using it. Yes, on that particular line, directly I'm writing C equal to a plus b. So I'm not declaring it already. Clear? So on the spot, whatever I'm doing it. Clear? So Python can express logical concepts in fewer lines of code. Okay. So whatever the bigger logics are there, with the help of the Python syntax, we can do all that logic in less line of codes. So there exists inbuilt function for almost all the frequently used concepts. Yes. So there are different concepts for which in Java I have to write some codes. Okay. There are no inbuilt functions. Inbuilt function means like if in mobile there are apps like camera, music, all these apps are there. Yes. So clicking on that app, I can open the camera and take the photo. Yes. But in Java, it is like a older version of the mobile. For doing anything, for opening YouTube, I have to go on Google, I have to type YouTube, and then I have to click on that link. Then YouTube will open. So this is what Java is. For everything, I have to write some code, do some steps, then it will happen. But in Python, for everything, there are functions are available. Okay, we are going to learn all the functions. There are minimum more than like 150 functions we are going to learn. More than 100, more than approximately 200. Okay, so all those functions we are going to see, and all these are very easy. Just now we have seen one function. What it is? Print function. Print is a function. Yes or no? With the help of that, we are able to see the output in the terminal. Yes. So similarly, lot of functions are there available. Clear? Read this. Himanshu.
Python programming language is one of the most accessible programming languages available because it has simplified syntax and not complicated, which gives more emphasis on natural language. Due to its ease of learning, Python code can be easily written, execute much faster than other programming languages. It is open source and it has a large library.
See, all these theoretical slides before starting the concept I have given, because during the course what we are learning, that will you understand and things will get into your mind. But some theoretical lines, if suddenly someone asks you why Python is useful for the programs, you won't be able to frame it. Yes, suddenly if they ask you, no one can frame it because knowing and using it different and explaining the things about it is a different thing, right? So that's why all these slides I have given. The PPT after the course also you are going to use it, right? So when you start the PPT, you start from first few slides. When you will read those slides after completion of course, then it will be very easy for you to remember all this. Right now, all the words are new for you. Okay, reading them will not make sense for you. Okay, but after the course, reading these slides will be very much sensible for you all. Okay, and while before going for interview, if you go through the slides, so it will be very much important for as compared to theoretical things, because you will have the content. Okay, understood? The content will be there for speaking out. Clear? Right now if you are not understanding, that is totally fine, because we are just now started and we don't know what all the meaning of the sentences are. Clear? So language features, this we are not going to read right now, because anyhow reading them will not make sense. Clear? This is for you for the future reference. Okay, Java and Python difference, they can ask what is the difference between why you are using Java and not Python. So this also you can refer afterwards when I share the PPT with you. Interpreter and compiler we will see now. Just read it, Himanshu.
Interpreter translates programs one statement at a time. Uh, Same time, compiler scans the entire program and translate it as a whole into a simple. Interpreter usually takes less amount of time to analyze the source code. However, the overall execution time is comparatively slower than compilers. Compilers usually take a large amount of time to analyze the source code. However, the overall execution time is comparatively faster than interpreters. No object code is generated, hence our memory efficient. Generates object code which further requires linking, hence requires more memory. Programming languages like JavaScript, Python would be used interpreters. Programming language like C, C++, Java use compilers.
Yes. Now everyone look at me. We are going to understand what is interpreter and compiler. Let us suppose one person is standing on that door. Okay, one person is standing there, and you all are coming. Okay, and you are showing your identity card. Okay, yes, you are showing your identity card. As soon as he sees your identity card, you will be allowed to enter in the class. Okay, so he is not noting down any number of your identity card or anything. Okay, but other case, compiler what it is doing, he is also calling, he is checking. Are you having no identity card? If you are having, your he is noting down. If you are not having, asking you to step aside. Those who are having, he is not allowing them to enter inside on the same time. He is just noting down first. All these are having the identity card. Let us say. So for when he is noting down, he requires some pen and paper. So here also, when we are noting down the details, we require some memory to note down, right? To store that details, we require some memory. But interpreter is not storing anything. He's just checking and letting you inside, right? So no object code is generated, hence memory efficient. Because he's not noting down anything. He doesn't require any pen and paper, right? He's just checking and allowing you inside. So interpreter what is doing? Checking one line at a time. If line is correct, execute the line. If line is not correct, stop at that point. Don't check for others. Okay? But compiler what it is doing? Checking all the lines. First line, second line, third line error. Fourth line, fifth line, sixth line error. All these things it is noting. Yes? Clear everybody? So now, according to the interpreter, the second difference, interpreter usually take less amount of time to analyze the source code. However, the overall execution time is comparatively slower than compiler. Because let us suppose 50 lines are there. It is going, now no error is there. Okay. First line, second line, third line, fourth line, correct, 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 everything it is doing. Yes, but compiler quickly checking all the lines. The speed is there more because every time he has to go for whole code. So speed is more. Yes. So no error. So checking quickly and executing it. But interpreter will take more time. Now, when it is useful, if I have error on the second line and no error till the 15th line, only second line error till the last it is correct. Yes, but compiler what it will do? Second line error. Now till 50th line it will go. Yes, no error is there, and at last it will tell only error at the second. So now in this case, interpreter is good because that second line error is there, quickly telling second line error stop it, not going on. So in this case, interpreter is getting better. Another case, compiler is getting. So whatever the thing is that both are useful. Clear? Now this we have seen just now. Yes. So now we'll start with our Python. Python concepts. So the first thing you should know about Python, that is indentation. Okay. Karthik, please read indentation.
Python indentation. Indentation refers to the spaces at the beginning of a code line. Where in other programming languages, the indentation in code is for readability only. The indentation in Python is very important. Python uses indentation to indicate a block of code. Python comments. Comments can be used to explain Python code. It can be used to make the code more readable. It can be used to prevent execution when testing code.
Yes. Now, first of all, we'll see what is comment. This green line you are able to see, right? This is what it is comment. The shortcut for this is what? Control slash. Okay. If I click my cursor here and click control slash, this is getting uncommented. Okay. Understood? If I only want to comment this much part, I will type here shift 3. That is hash. Shift 3 if I type, that is what? Hash, right? Yes or no? So typing hash will also make it a comment, and typing a control slash will also make it comment. Comment is what? When I run the code, this much part will be avoided or neglected. Understood? If I let us suppose comment Himanshu, okay, I'm just talking to three of you. I'm not seeing that Himanshu is present in the class. This is with comment. Okay, you are still there, you are speaking, but I'm not listening to you. Clear, everybody? So this is what is meant by comment. Now, if I run this code, what I'll be getting the output?
Why we need to like comment? Like we can ignore directly that particular.
Just a second. I'm coming to that. Okay. So first of all, I'm running this. I'll get output as Himanshu. Okay. So now here, if I give a space, I'm getting an error. Yes. Just telling the space was not required there. See here, a highlight is coming. Unexpected indentation. Yes. Unexpected indentation. It is showing here also. And if I say a terminal, if I want to see a terminal, new terminal effects. So here in the problem section, you can see here 2. It means there are 2 problems. Unexpected indentation means indentation was not required there, and you are giving that indentation. So spaces at the beginning of the code line is known as indentation. So wherever there is not required, if I am giving there a space, it is saying unexpected indentation. Okay. So now that error is gone. So comment you understood. This is green line is comment. Now you can see this also. 2 lines, these 4 lines are commented, right? Yes. So this is a multi-line comment. What is this? Multi-line comment. For doing multi-line comment, what is the shortcut? Control Shift A. Okay. I have to select this much part. Okay. Or I can select whole. Or I can select in between part. Okay. And click Control Shift A. Now see, this much part is uncommented. Earlier how it was looking? Inside this. Now if all these 3 lines are in the same color, it means that is a commented. Understood? And if I select this much part and click Control Shift A, so uncommented. Okay. So how to do this? Control Shift A, multi-line comment. Single line comment with control slash, multi-line comment with what it is? Control. And the question you asked, Himanshu, read this comments, Python comments.
Comments can be used to explain Python code. It can be used to make the code more readable. It can be used to prevent execution or testing code.
Now let us suppose I am writing 50 lines of code. Okay, 50 lines of code I am writing. In between some 5-10 lines, I am not understanding that, or I want to see without these 5 lines in between how my code will run. With these 5 lines in between the code, how my program will run. Yes. So at that time, every time if I remove that code, removing that code and again pasting it, that will be unnecessary, right? So again I have to type, or again cut paste we have to do. So just simply commenting that much part will do. So 50 lines of code is there, between 5-10 lines I don't want to run, I can comment them. Clear? One case is this. Now 50 lines of code I am writing, and let us suppose I am writing the code and Himanshu is seeing that code. As the Himanshu is a beginner, he will not understand the code. So for every line, in front of every line of code, I will write a comment. I'll say this line is doing this thing. This line is doing this much thing. Understood? So what we are using it for? Documentation. Yes. What my line of code is doing. Yes or no? So I can write sentences in between. If I write normal sentence, see, giving me error. This control plus shift plus A, giving me error. But I want to tell you that how to do multi-line comment. Yes, in the code, I'm going to share this file after the class. So for you to uncomment the line, you should know that shortcut, right? You cannot remember this is the first class. So for that, I want to mention it in the code. So for that's why I'm doing what? Commenting it. What I'm doing? Commenting. So when I press Control slash, it will do it from the beginning. But if I don't want to do, if I don't want to comment this a equal to 10, I just want to comment this Control plus Shift plus a. So I can just type hash. I can type hash. Okay. Clear? Now you got what is the use of commenting. Clear, everybody? Karthik, Pradeep, Bhumika, getting? Very good.
So there is another thing you said about interns. What is that?
Sorry?
Indentation or something.
Yeah, indentation.
So that is only like in the beginning if it is using the space, then that is only for the intersection, or in the middle also if you are using in the code, that is also called the inter.
Just now I'm going to tell that only. Okay. I'm not done with that. Yes. Indentation. See this example I was going to explain. Yes. So you can see after this I have written 4 spaces, right? 4 spaces at the beginning of the code line. Yes. And here I'm not getting any error because indentation is required there. Yes. Now if I remove this, if I remove, now error is coming. Now it is telling expected indented block. Means now I want indentation there and you are not giving. Previously, where it was not required, I was giving the space, it was telling unexpected indentation. Here it is telling expected indentation. Yes or no? So when I give one space, that will also work. One space is also working. Yes, but the standard spacing is when I press enter after this if block is a let us say boss bigger, if block is having more power than a normal code. Okay, if block, if I want to go inside it and uh, as soon as I press enter after the if block, it will give automatically in VS Code. In normal, ideally you have to give spaces. In the ideally tool, you have to give spaces. Directly it will not come. Here in the VS Code, it is knowing, and after the if block, after whatever block, whatever indentation I want, I will give it automatically. Understood? So as soon as I am printing enter after the if statement, it is giving by default 4 spaces. Okay, one space will also work because I just want to tell that this print statement is under the if block, under the if block. For whom I will work under? I will work under the boss only, right? That's why for understanding purpose I am writing there boss. If this if statement is correct, what I am writing here 10 and 20. I am writing 10 is greater than 20. No, 20 is greater than 20 is greater than 10. So this condition is correct. A, B is greater than A. This condition is correct. Bhumika, not correct. Symbol is less than. Okay. Always there will be confusion in this. From my childhood, I also have that confusion. So let us suppose here A is less than B. Yes, sir. A is less than B. We'll call it like that. What I was telling, how A value is 10, na? Got it now? Fine. That is not a case. Whatever we will write here, the Python will not get confused. Python will do it properly. Okay. So if this condition is true, okay, A, what should I call, less than B. Okay, A less than B. If the condition is correct, then only this print statement will run. This if else condition we are going to learn in coming classes. Okay, or tomorrow maybe. Okay, right now we are focused on the indentation. Just for explaining this, I am telling you. For explaining these two lines, I am telling this if condition. Don't get confused if you are not getting it. Leave it. If you understood indentation, that is fine for today. So if this condition is correct, then only this print statement will work. Okay. Now, who will, if I employee, if boss is giving you order, okay, then only you will work, right? Yes or no? So when this order will be going to the print statement, if this condition is correct, yes. Or let us suppose this if statement is a watchman. If statement is a watchman, he will stand there and he will check whether this condition is correct. If this condition is correct, then only he will give entry inside the building. Yes. So this is the gate of that building, and this is the inside premises of the building. Okay. So you will have the access to the building only if this condition, if your identity card, if your information is correct. I came to meet to Mr. XYZ. So he will call to that person. He came to meet you. He will say yes. Then only he will enter. So if this A greater than B or A less than B, whatever it is correct, if answer is true, then only this print statement will run. Let us check.
If that will be incorrect.
If that is incorrect, the output will not. The print statement will not. Okay.
What will it show?
It will show nothing.
Nothing.
See, yeah. Right now it is showing Nandish. It means print statement is coming, right? Himanshu it is showing because here I have written Himanshu, right? Print Himanshu. I will comment that. I will run this. Now this condition is correct. Output is coming as Nandish. Yes or no? Now I will change the condition. I will tell A greater than B. I will say A greater than B. Condition is wrong.
Yes.
Now if I run this, output will come nothing.
Okay, so the this thing Python is is our what is right and wrong in those things. What is the right if statement or if it is wrong? We already know that.
Yes. See here. What we'll do? I will write only print A greater than B. Okay. And what I'm printing? I'm printing this part. Okay. A greater than B. What will be the output? True or false will be the output. If the condition is false, output will be false. If this condition is true, okay, if this condition is true, output will be true. Now, here, we are able to see A greater than B or A greater less than B. But what Python is seeing, true and false. Python is seeing what? True and false. Okay. So if true, enter. If false, do not enter. Got it? So this thing we are going to learn once again. Right now we were only seeing the concept of indentation. Indentation is clear? Yeah, online people, please reply.
Yeah,
Junu?
understood, Arun.
Yes, Omkar?
It's clear.
Omkar, reply loudly.
Am I audible?
Yes. Not audible.
Hello.
Omkar?
Hello, am I audible?
Audible with very low voice.
One second.
Have you understood?
Yes, it's clear.
Okay. Karthik, please read.
Basic things about Python. Python keywords. They are special reserved words that have specific meaning and purpose and can't be used for anything but those specific purpose. True, false, none, and as asserts. Def, class, continue, break, else, finally, elif, del, that's delete, except, global, for, if, from, before, raise, try, or return, pass, non-local, if, not, is, lambda.
So all these are having some meaning. Just now we have seen if. If was having some meaning. If was working like something a boss or like a watchman. If what is doing checking the condition. If the condition is true, then only it was allowing you to enter in the program. Okay, whatever under that if statement is there, whatever line of code is under that if statement, that is allowing you to print it or give the output or manipulate it only if the condition is true. If the condition is false, he was not allowing you to enter in the if block. What is that called? If block. Okay. So similarly, here are different keywords that have some meaning. That all these things we are going to learn while learning the course. Okay. This all keywords will come in different point of time. Just keeping it in one slide, I have mentioned all these names under the word keywords. Okay. So keyword is the reserved word which have some meaning. Okay. So like you are understanding whatever sentences I am speaking, you are understanding the meaning out of it, right? Yes. But if the meanings are not fixed, I am thinking something and speaking the sentence. Yes. For me, that sentence means something else. For you, if you have that right to think, take it according to your understanding, you are taking the meaning of the sentences in different ways. Okay. So this is like a miscommunication, right? So whatever I am speaking, it should have one meaning according to the normal understanding of the person, right? So then only a proper give and take will happen. Otherwise, there will be no concept like teaching, right? Because I am telling you something what is there in my brain, yes, and you are understanding it in your own way. Okay, I am telling something good to you, and you are taking in the negative way, and you are getting offended. So this is a wrong thing, right? So here keywords, they will have one specific meaning, and if I use that word, it will only mean a single thing. Okay, you cannot take a wrong meaning out of it. You cannot use it for anything else. Clear, everybody? Now we'll see variables. What are variables? Just now we have created variables like a equal to 10, b equal to 20. All these are variables. Variables are what? They are containers. Okay. For example, your tiffin box is the container for your food, right? For you used to take it from your school time to college time. Morning you pack the food for keeping it safe for the lunch time. You require that container, yes or no? You cannot take it in your hand, yes or no? Lot of bacteria will get affected till the lunch time, and it will not be there till the lunch time because you will eat it because if it is open, yes or no? So for if you keep it in the container, it will be safe enough to you eat in the lunch time. So whatever input I want to give to the computer, so that input if I save it in some variable, so it will be there for a long time. Yes. Otherwise directly I'm not saving it in any variable. Directly I'm giving the input 10, 20, 30. Yes. See here. If I write print 10 plus 20 plus 30. Yes. I'm getting the output. But it is for that particular print statement only. Yes. I will not be able to use that same in the different print statements. Every time I have to write 10, 20, 30, right? But if I mention the variable, so I can use them any number of times. Like here, S and F. So wherever in this code, whenever I will write print F, I'll able to print that 10. So wherever in this code at the line number 100 also, I'll go and write print f. So this value of 10 will get printed. So this is for the saving of data, using them for long time. That's why we use variable. Okay, everybody got it? Very good. So now there are some rules for writing the variable. There are some rules. So this thing, these 2-3 lines we are going to see after seeing the rules. Okay. Himanshu, Bhumika, please read loudly. Bhumika, it's being recorded.
A variable can have a short name like x and y, or a more descriptive name, age, star name, total, volume. Rules of Python variables. A variable name must start with a letter or the underscore character. A variable name cannot start with a number. A variable name can only contain alphanumeric characters and underscores. A to Z, 0 to 9, and underscore. Variable names are case sensitive. Age and small age are three different variables.
So first rule is we cannot start a variable name with a number. Okay. See here, I cannot write like this. I can write ABC equal to 20, but one ABC I cannot write. One ABC or any number I cannot write at the beginning of the variable, but I can write after some character. Starting letter of the variable name should always be a alphabet or underscore. Now see, numbers I have written inside this variable name. So now it is allowed, but it should not start with a number. This is a rule. Clear? You cannot come into the class late. This is the rule. Similarly, this is also a rule. So I am removing the number from the beginning, but I can write it anywhere inside the variable name. Only the first letter cannot be, or first character cannot be a number. After that, any number of, starting we can give underscore. Yes, but any other character I cannot give at the rate. Okay. No. Hash cannot be given. If I do hash, it will be commented. Yes. If I give dollar, it is not allowed. Percentage not allowed. Caret not allowed. We can start with underscore. Okay. If there is no alphabet, that is also fine. I can write underscore 1. Okay. So the rules are what? It can be as small as a single letter. Variable name also can be there, and age of spelling Karthik. EHIK Karthik is. This can also be a variable name. 200. Okay. Understood, Bhumika? So it can be a descriptive name. Variable name can be a descriptive name. It can be any long. It can be any long. Variable name ke
instead of under case, can you use space?
No. Any character is not allowed, I said.
Okay, spacing is also
Spacing also is a character. Age of Karthik is equal to 200. So not allowed. So whatever things are allowed, it is mentioned there. You have to follow that much part only. Okay. So what are the things? A variable name must start with a letter or an underscore. Okay. A variable name cannot start with a number. Variable name can contain only can contain only alphanumeric character and underscore. Okay, A to Z, capital A to capital Z, small a to small z. No. So capital A to capital A to capital Z, small a to small z, 0 to 9, and underscore. Only this much things can come inside a variable name. Except this, any other thing cannot be coming. Got it, Himanshu? So case sensitivity. Here you can see three same spellings: age, age, age. Spellings are same, but the cases are different. One is lowercase, one is uppercase, and one is capitalized. Capitalized means first letter is capital, other are small. So all these are the different variables. If I write lower case age equal to 10, okay, capitalized age equal to 20, and uppercase age equal to 30. So all these three things will be three different variables. Will not be a same variable. For reading, for our reading purpose, it will be same age only. But for being, it is a three different variable. Got it? So now rules of writing the variables, you know. No?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. See here. I think I have mentioned it somewhere. See here, age, age, and age. So when I'm printing this, age 20, age 30, age 40. So all these three are three different variables. Okay, 20, 30, 40. Clear, everyone? So now here I just want to go through all these examples. In front of every name there is telling it is valid or not, valid name or not. So marks is valid. All these above three are valid. This is also valid. One capital, one small. This is also valid. Starting with underscore is also valid. Marks underscore 1 is also valid. 1 marks invalid. Dollar marks student space name invalid. And student underscore name pass. Huh? No. Pass is a Junu. Can you tell?
Okay, that if kind of
Yeah, that is a keyword.
keyword.
See here you can see pass. So it's a keyword. I cannot write if equal to 10. See, if equal to 10 I cannot write. If has some meaning, right? So I cannot be using it as any variable name. See, if I just change the case sensitivity, it's a different thing now. F is capital. Yes, it is not the keyword if. It's something different. So now I can use if. Understood? Clear, everybody?
In case we want the keywords, like if in the sense we can write underscore and
Yes. See, only just changing the spelling will do it. Okay? Only simply pure keyword I cannot use.
okay.
Combination to that I can just, if I say add one more F here. Now the spelling is different, right? So it is no more a keyword if. It's a different thing. Clear, everybody? Juno, are you there? You are not replying anything.
Yeah, hi Arun. Sorry, I just messaged you. Sorry.
Okay, fine.
Yeah, I'm back now.
So for that 10 minutes you should see the recording.
Yeah, sure, I'll do that.
Hmm. Now we'll see three types of variable assignment. What you'll see? Variable assignment. Variable assignment means A equal to 10. I am assigning the value of 10 to A. So this is variable, one way of assigning a variable value to a variable. Understood? One way to assign a value to a variable is simply writing A equal to 10. Yes? So this we know. Name equal to Arun Pal. So this is also assigning a value to a variable. Second way is I can assign multiple variable to a single value. Understood? Single value can be assigned to multiple variables. See here. ABC equal to 10, 20. So this is not thing which I want to show you. This A equal to B equal to C equal to 10. So multiple variable. Three variables are there. Value is what? 10. For everyone the value is 10. So assigning single value to multiple variables. Okay, this is one way. Another way is assigning multiple value to multiple variables. Assigning multiple values to multiple. What we have done previously, we have done on the separate line. A equal to 10, B equal to 20, C equal to 30. In single line, if I want to do it, A comma B comma C equal to 10 comma 20 comma 30. Clear? So assigning multiple variable to multiple values, assigning multiple values to multiple variable. Clear, everybody? So these three ways you know now. Any doubt? Output of this you want to see? 10, 20, 30. So every day whatever topics are getting completed, I am going to share all this file. So basic concept. This is the file which I am going to share on the group. You have to open it in the VS Code. Okay. Download it and open it. Whatever files I am sharing, you have to, when you download it, it will be there in the downloads folder, right? So cut from there and paste it in the Python folder, what we have created just now on the desktop. Okay. So everything will be, whatever throughout the course I am going to share, that will be with you in one folder, that is Python. Clear? So don't miss out, this content is very important. Okay. If you are going to type all this, which I am going to teach in this class, so it will take a month for you to type. Understood? This is a extract of whatever my experience is till today. Got it, everybody? Now see. So we have seen three types of variable assignment. So single value to multiple variable. Multiple values can be assigned to multiple variables. Clear this much? Now we will try to understand. See guys, can we continue till 11:30?
Okay, sir.
11:30 is fine, right? Because we started at 9:20. So 20 minutes in that way got delayed, and a few minutes we wasted in installing process. So overall we have wasted 30 to 35, 40 minutes. Okay. So if you want a break, I can give you a 5 minutes break. Okay. Want to drink water, go to washroom, go and come. 5 minutes. I can. Want a break? Online people.
I think it's fine, Vinay.
We'll continue.
Yeah.
Okay. So Karthik, read out.
Data types. Text type, that is numeric type is text type is str, numeric type is int, float, complex, sequence types, list, double, mapping type,
Yes, dictionary.
dictionary, set types, set, frozen set, boolean type, bool, null type is none.
Okay. These are the data types. In our day-to-day life, what we are having the data types, we have numbers. We'll write, if I want to write something, what I will write in the form of numbers, calculation. If I want to convey some message, I can write the sentence. Yes. Another way of conveying is giving money. Money is also a data type in our life, right? Yes or no? Friendship is also a data type. If I say, if you are my friend, you have to do this. Yes or no? So all these kind of things which are available, some are visible, some are invisible, but this will keep a proper working of our life. Yes. So here in Python, if you want to convey something, want to work something, so we, whatever data types what we are having are this: numeric type, sequence type, mapping type, set, boolean, none type. Okay, like we are having 0, it is nothing. Yes. Similarly, none type is nothing. So right now what we are going to see is just the faces. Like today, we all, I know only your faces, right? But throughout the course, I'll be knowing how your nature is, how intelligent you are able to understand or not. Yes. Today is just an introduction of all these data types. After few classes, we'll be working on that data types. How, what are all options? What all things can we do with that data types? That we are going to see. Today is just the introduction, knowing only the names and how this data type look like. Okay, clear everybody? Very good. So first of all, the thing is integer. Okay, so this is not an integer. This is an integer. Okay, 30, 300. We having a pure value is a integer. To check the data type, we'll use a function that is type. To print it in the output, what we use? Print. So I just want to check the data type. So object type, see here, print, giving me what as the output? Int. What is the output? Int. So int is what? A data type. So having a pure value of a number is a integer. Clear everyone? Now as soon as now this will be float. Okay, this will be float. Yes, having an incomplete value. Decimal value is what? Incomplete, right? It is nor 300 completely, nor 301. It is between something, right? So it is a floating decimal point. Got it, everyone? So this is called as float. This is called as float. Now one more it is, that is imaginary number. Imaginary number is a combination of real plus imaginary constant. A real number is what? Any integer or float. All these are real numbers which are present on the number line. On number line, whatever numbers are present, 0, 1, 2, 3, 0.1, 0.1, 0.2, all the numbers are present on the number line. The combination of real plus imaginary part is real complex number. Okay, combination of real number plus imaginary number is a complex number. Got it? Imaginary number is under root minus 1. Under root you all know, right? We don't have a symbol here for that to show. Under root, you know, under root.
Yes, yes.
If I say under root 4, what will be the output of this? 2. Under root 25? 5. So inside under root there cannot be a minus value. There cannot be a minus value. I cannot write minus 1, under root minus 1. Okay. Clear everybody? So whenever I am writing this, so this is an imaginary thing, right? Human being flying with his own original feathers, it's not possible, right? So this is an imaginary thing we can do. Only angels look like that, and angel does not exist in the real world. Okay, just because I have not seen till now, I can see that. Yes, so that is the imaginary concept. So here under root minus 1 is a imaginary constant. What it is? Imaginary constant. If I multiply under root minus 1 into under root minus 1, what will be the output? Minus 1 will be the output.
Takes minus square root minus 1.
Huh.
Minus it takes square root.
Yeah, just a second. Root minus 1, root minus 1.
Minus.
Yeah, 3 times. 3 times if I say root minus 1 into root minus 1 into root minus 1. Output will be?
Minus 1. Square root doesn't take cube root doesn't take minus. Cube root doesn't take minus, sir. Square root takes minus.
Okay. Long time it is done with mathematics. Let us see online. See, I said under root minus 1 into under root minus 1, it is answer is minus 1. Okay, because see here, everybody look at to me. Under root 25 square, if I do square and under root will get cancelled.
Yes, sir.
So here inside this under root there is minus 1 value. Yes or no? Inside under root there is a minus 1 value. I am squaring it. So square and under root is getting cancelled. So what is the value remaining inside? Minus 1 is remaining, right? Yes or no, guys? So square of this is minus 1. When I say cube, I cube. So for the square minus 1 is coming, right? And for single I, root minus 1. So output will be minus of under root minus 1. Minus of under root minus 1. Minus of I. I is what? Root of minus 1. So I can write minus of root of minus 1. Clear, everybody? Yes or no? Because the square value is minus 1. Square value is minus 1. And I value is root minus 1. So combination of these two is what? Minus of root minus 1. Clear, everybody? It is nothing but minus of I. Clear? So we are not going much into this. Just to give you a glance. What is the imaginary? Imaginary is root minus 1. Imaginary I. So in mathematics we call it as I because it is a imaginary. But in Python we'll denote it by J. We'll denote it by J. In real world we'll say I. Just because it's an imaginary number, imaginary constant, we make it as I. Just for understand. But in Python we'll call it as J. See, if I write B equal to A plus, let us suppose 2 plus 3. If I write I, it will not understand. If I write I, it will not understand. If I write J, it is understand. Because this is a fixed syntax. Okay, in Python it is written, if you see something like 2 plus 3J, you make it as complex number. You try to understand it as a complex number. So that's why it is not taking any other character there. Instead of J, it is not taking anything else. It is a fixed thing. Whenever I see real plus imaginary, so that imaginary constant in the Python should be denoted by J. Got it, everybody? In real world, we denote it by what? I. Here in Python, we are denoting it by J. Clear? So if I want to see the data type of this, what is the output? Complex. Output will be
Complex.
not that Kalki's complex. Okay. Here, Python's complex. Kalki now and I've seen. No? In Kalki there is a complex. You have seen Bhumika? How is the movie? Huh? It's good. I also liked it. So complex number you understood? Yes. Now we are trying to understand a string. For the first program you have written what? Print double quotes your name. So whatever you write under the double quote, that is a string. String value, it is just to visible. I mean just for seeing. If I say, see here. First of all, let me print A. A. What will be the output? 12. Yes. If I write type A, output will be Himanshu? String, right? str. Output will be str. When I write print A plus B, what I will write? A plus B. What is the A value? 12. B value? Himanshu, what will be the output? Yeah, Himanshu. Fine. So string values cannot be added arithmetically. Okay. When I write 12 plus 12 integer. Yeah, few minutes more. You want a class here? Okay. Ask him to wait for 20 more minutes. Okay. So A plus B. In this case, both are strings. String value cannot be added arithmetically. String value is not having any arithmetic value. If I give you a paper printout of a currency note, will it work for you? It's just a duplicate one, right? It is for looking only, it is 12 or a 1,000 rupees note. Not 1,000, it is not working, right? 500 rupees note. 500 rupees notes printout will not work for you, right? But the original note will work. Similarly, here the 12 is just for visibility, it is a 12. Okay, it's not having any arithmetic value. It's in the form of string. So when I add two strings, it will be 1 2 1 2. Output will be
Strings cannot be added in algebraically, but but the values can be added.
values can be added. Integer values can be added. Integer 12 plus integer 12 will be 24. Yes, but string 12 and string 12 will be 1 to 1. Got it? The output of this A plus B is 1 to 1. Okay, but here itself, if I say int A and int B, now this term is known as typecasting. What is this known as? Typecast. Changing one data type to another data type is known as typecast. If in an interview they ask, what do you mean by typecast? You can give this example. Okay. If I have a string A and string B, both the string values are 12. If I add them, output will be 1 to 1. But in the print statement, if I write int A plus int B, so output will be 12 because those value of A and B are no longer a string. They have become an integer. Clear everybody? Now in this case output is 24. So now this string is getting converted into integer for this particular print statement. Originally it is string only. For this particular print statement it is coming the value in the terms of integer. Clear everybody? 100%. So if I ask you tomorrow what is typecasting, you'll be able to tell everyone. Very good. So and the addition of two strings. Let me comment this line and print A plus B. Okay, or let us say A1 and B1 A equal to okay. Now I am adding these two strings. Adding to two strings. Previously in the previous example I added A plus B, right? Like a string. So addition of two strings is known as Himanshu, can you tell me the spelling of concatenation?
CON,
CONCAT
INA,
concatenation. So addition of two or more string is known as concatenation. Clear? This is the term. Like typecasting is a term, right? Similarly, addition of two strings when I'm doing, they can tell you write a program to concatenate two string. Write a program to concatenate two string. You have gone through the Excel module, right?
Yes, sir.
In Excel module, we have a function. What it is? Concatenate. Yes. So concatenate function, what it is doing? Adding two strings, right? So here, when I'm saying A plus B, A1 plus B1. So what we are doing? Concatenation. What we are doing? Concatenation. So output will be Himanshu. Yes. Any doubt? Clear? What is typecasting? What is type concatenation? Very good. So when I'm going to share this file, when you are opening it, so properly uncomment. Okay. At a time you have to uncomment one code only. Let us suppose from this line number 113 to line number 120. I have commented. So you have to see this. First three triple quotes, another three triple quotes are here. Okay. So you have to select this much part only. Okay. If you select from here to here and uncomment, that will produce error. See, you can see your error. Red line is coming there, right? So it is uncommented, disturbing. Okay, means it is not properly uncommented. See here, these three triple quotes are still there. Yes, so it is not properly uncommented. So make sure when you are uncommenting, you uncomment code in between two triple quotes. Clear? What is the shortcut for uncommenting? Shift Alt A. What is that? Shift Alt A. Okay. Bhumika, Shift Alt A. Got it, Himanshu? Are you getting bored? No, no. Very good. Let's see. Here is also the example. Here also concatenation and all I have given. Now decimal values float, combination of this. Now list. Okay. Whenever you see a variable, now see, is inside integer I can say one value 10, a equal to 10, it's an integer. B equal to double quotes Himanshu, it's a string. Okay. C equal to 10.15, it's a float. D equal to 3 plus 5j, it's a complex. So if from all these examples I can see one variable, one value, one variable, one value. Yes. Inside one variable, if I want to save multiple values, inside one variable, if I want to save multiple values, that example you forget. When I was telling multiple variable, multiple values, that is different thing. Here inside a single variable, I want to save multiple values. Understood? Inside a single variable, I want to save multiple values. That time what I will use? A list. Okay. So read this, Himanshu.
These are order collections of items which can be of any data type or and are enclosed within a square bracket.
Okay, are enclosed within square bracket. Okay, so see, you can see here, this is enclosed in between square brackets. Yes. So inside a string a list, I can store any data type and any number of elements. So the first element is what? Integer. Second element is string. Third element is float. Fourth element is, fifth element is list. Yes, list inside a list. Got it? So inside a list at a time I can save any number of elements and any data type of elements. Got it? So this is what a list is. Clear? Similarly, list is having a brother. List is having a brother. Name of that brother is tuple. Okay? Brother of list is what? Tuple. List is having square bracket. Tuple is having round bracket. Okay? The values of list I can add. Let me tell you. First, see here tuple. Round bracket I have given. Yes or no? So this is a tuple. And inside that I can store any number of values. Any values. One, that is integer, float, complex. Yes. Any number of any data type and any number of elements I can do. So if I want to see the data type of this, I can see tuple, right? So once tuple is created, now I created this, right? I cannot change the value of this. I cannot add one more element. Okay? See here. The meaning of my sentence is I have created the list. What I have created? The list is created. Then I am telling append. Append is a function used to add element in the list. This function we are going to learn in future. In next 2-3 weeks we are going to learn this. Okay. Right now just telling you the example. Don't try to understand what is append. It is just adding one more element in the list. Yes. So when I say append, is there any element 4 here inside the list? No, right? So when I say print b, in the output now you can see, sorry, the variable name is what? A. How can I append b? Append b is not there. B is commented, right? B is commented, so it is not understanding that b exists. Yes. So A. Okay. So A dot append 4. So inside A, I want to add one more element, that is 4. So output, see, append will add one more element at the end of the list. Yes. So list is changeable. List is changeable. Once created, I can add more element in the list. But this cannot be done for the tuple. This cannot be done for tuple. Now see, if I remove this append and if I say dot, so these examples I'm seeing here: sort, append, extend, reverse, remove, insert, clear, copy, count, index, pop. These are all things. These are all the functions I can apply on the list. Okay, but this is not the case with the tuple. See, tuple is like a brother of list, similar to what list is. Yes, many things we can do same as list, but I cannot add one more element once the tuple is created. Let me show you. The variable in which it is stored is d. So d is a tuple dot. You can see only two options: count and index. Count is also not changing any value inside the tuple. Count is just counting whatever it is. Index is giving the index value. See, this first element is stored at the index 0. Any first element of any list or tuple is the index is 0. The index of R1 is 1. Index of 1.1 is 2. So it's starting, the index value start always from 0. Okay. So this also not changing any element, right? Append was changing, adding some element, right? But here append option is not there. Yes. It means that tuple once created cannot be changed. Tuple once created cannot be changed. Clear? List one created can be changed. So the term given to it is mutable and immutable. Mutable and immutable. So list is mutable. Okay. List is what? Mutable. Okay. Tuple is immutable. Okay. Immutable means not not changeable. Okay. Mutable means changeable. List once I created the list, I can remove the elements, I can add the elements. But tuple once created, I cannot remove the elements, I cannot add the elements. Clear everybody? Any doubt? Very good.
So then why someone will use tuple and not list?
Now see, tuple. I'm writing a program. Okay. I have given password inside. Yes. So no one can change that password. Okay. You have that access of that program, and you also by mistakenly cannot change it. Okay. You have to consciously, for changing in future, you have to convert that variable into list. Then you will change it. Then again convert back to the tuple. Understood? So it depends on your wish. If you want to create a variable which should not be accidentally changed, so you will create a tuple. If you want a variable that can be changeable, yes, so you will create a list. Clear? So there are many instances where you don't want to change. Once created, you don't want to change it. Yes? Let us suppose a key. You have created a lock and a key. Once the key is created, do you want to change the key? No. Then it will not open the lock, right? So key should be tuple. Yes or no? Clear everybody? So once I created a key, and if it is a list, so anyone can change that, right? So your lock will not be opened once again because it has a specific key to open, and you have changed that key. Yes. So tuple is also important. List is also important. Clear? Any doubt? Now boolean. Boolean means there will be only two values, 0 and 1, true or false, yes or no, which have only two outputs. Either it will be yes or it will be no. Either it will be 0 or it will be 1. Either it will be true or either it will be false. So boolean values are always true or false. So now if I say 10 greater than 20, what can I say? 10 greater than 20. It is a statement. So you will say you are correct or you will say you are not correct. Yes sir. So that is what it is giving the output. If 10 greater than 20, it will be say true. If 10 less than 20, whatever it is, we are learning Python. Huh? We are not learning greater than less than. There will be always confusion in this. Okay. So I can read this sentence in two ways. Okay. I can read this sentence in two ways. If I start using it, I can. Okay, I am also getting confused.
10
Let it
is
be.
less greater than 20. Or
Normally,
20 is greater than 10.
Yes,
There are
this
two
symbol
scenarios.
where there is two arrows. Okay,
Yes.
the three angle it is right. The two arrow which is having, it is saying that whatever it is that side it is greater than, and one angle, okay, which is on which side, or you can say open mouth. Open mouth is on 20 side, right? So it is telling 20 is greater. Yes. If I say this open mouth, if I change it to 20, 10 side, so it is telling 20, 10 is greater.
This is true.
What 10 is greater?
No.
You just remember this. The open mouth, whatever it is facing to, open mouth is now facing to 10. So I am telling 10 is greater than 20. This is false. When open mouth is on 20 side, Yes, I am telling 20 is greater. So this is true. Clear, everybody? Don't call that symbol anything. Just read that sentence. Right now I am telling 20 is great because open mouth is on side 20. So 20 is greater than telling. If open mouth is on side 10, I am telling 10 is greater. So 10 is greater than 20, false. Yes, and open mouth is on side 20. I am telling 20 is greater than 10. Got it? So output for this kind of conditional statement will be true or false. So what will be the data type of this? Yes. Output will be BOOL, bool. Getting? Bool means boolean. Now dictionary. Dictionary is a data type which is having key value pair. Dictionary is having key value pair. See here. This name is a key and Himanshu is a value. Okay. This age is a key and 29 is the value. This city is the key, Goa is the value. Understood? So this is a combination of key value. This is the syntax of dictionary. Clear? It will be surrounded by curly braces and inside it will be written two things. Between the colon is there. Right, left side of the colon will be key. Right side of the colon will be value. Okay. When this kind of syntax you see, when I write type of person, it will give me output as dictionary. Yes. If I print the person, output will be name, age, city. Output will be name, age, city. Clear? Any doubt? Dictionary is also mutable. Dictionary is also mutable. It can be changed. I can add more key values inside the dictionary. Once created, I can add more key values. Okay. I can remove also. I can remove the key values. Clear? So when I am able to change the original dictionary which is already created, when I am able to add the elements, when I am able to remove the elements, when I am able to manipulate the original one, so it is a mutable. Clear, everybody? Any doubt? So dictionary is mutable. How that it is? We are going to learn all the methods in coming classes. Right now you just remember the things. Clear? We are just having an introduction. Okay. Now see, if I say, just to show you example, person salary 50,000. Okay. So now there are only three elements. 1, 2, 3. Name, age, city. Yes. But this salary equal to 50,000. Now one more item is getting added. Okay. So now the output is name, age, city, salary. Clear? So now I am able to add the element, right? So it means city dictionary is mutable. Dictionary is mutable. Mutable. We are able to add it, right? Huh? But I am unable to change the tuple. I am unable to add elements in the tuple. Yes or no? So it is immutable. Tuple is immutable.
But the brackets are different in every data type.
Yes.
So here also for adding like salary, we have to use
This
the bracket.
is another thing. This is like trying to access. Okay, for accessing we are going to learn. This is the term used for indexing. Okay, this doesn't mean a list. Okay, this line doesn't mean a list. See, square brackets on the other side of the equal to. See, this is before equal to, right? Square bracket on the other side of equal to. Okay, that can be called as a list. See, on the first day you cannot understand everything, right? Here I am just showing you the example, and this example you have to only see the output of this. You don't have to see the syntax right now. Right now, you are not eligible to ask the question of this syntax. Okay. After 2 or 3 weeks, genuinely, naturally, like a process, you will come to know what things, what I have to write. Clear? Understood? See, while telling you that dictionary is mutable, I have to give you an example, right? For adding. Right now, you are unable to add the element because you are just seeing for the first time what is dictionary. So you have to just see it. Okay. After 1 or 2 weeks, genuinely while learning the all the data types, while coding, you will do coding simultaneously with me. That time you will understand everything. Okay. When to write what, when not to write what. Clear? Right now we are just seeing the faces of what all data types are. Understood, everybody? Now set. Okay. Set. Read it. Karthik.
Sets are unordered collection of unique elements enclosed within a curly braces.
So for list we have square bracket. List we have square bracket. Tuple we have round brackets. Dictionary I have curly braces. Inside that I have key value pair. Curly braces and inside it key value pair. Okay. And this set. Inside this set I have single elements. Inside the set I have single elements. So you can tell set is another brother of list. Not dictionary. Dictionary is separate. List, tuple and set. Okay. All these written one by one under another. Only the bracket symbol is changed. If I write 3 things same. Yes. So all these 3 are looking somewhat similar. So one is set. Another is list. And another is tuple. Done. 5 minutes. Okay. List, tuple, set. Okay. So if I print list, output will be 11 1 1 1 1 1. If I print tuple, output will be 11 1 1 1 in round bracket, in square bracket, whatever. But if I print set, set will have only unique output, unique values in the output. Okay. If I say print B, what will be the output? Unique values. Set will not give duplicates output in the terminal. So output will be 111. It will not give output like 11 1 because set is unordered. I cannot understand or I cannot predict what will be the order of the output. Okay. So it is called as set is unordered unique elements. Okay. Set will allow only unique element. Though I am writing here 11 1 1 1 1, still output will be only the unique element. There are only 2 unique elements in this. So output is 1 and 11. So now you understand all the differences, right?
So there will be no duplicates.
Duplicates not allowed. See here.
Only unique values.
Set are unordered collection of unique elements. Got it? Set are unordered collection of unique elements. Clear, everybody? Any doubt? So list you understood. Inside list there can be any number of elements or any data. Inside set also, any number of element you can put and any data type you can put. Thus the thing is, output order you cannot predict. Okay, because you are randomly giving the insert and set will see, analyze those and give the remove the duplicates and give the unique elements as the output. Okay, but list will not do anything like that. Whatever you insert, same as it is, ditto copy will be the output. Tuple also ditto copy will be the output, whatever you have inserted. But inside tuple you cannot add elements once created. Inside list you can add element once created. Inside set also you can add element once created. So dictionary, set, list, these three are mutable. Yes.
Yes, sir.
Tuple is dictionary also mutable. So 4: dictionary, set, list.
List.
3 only, right?
Three.
Dictionary, set, list. Is there anything else remaining? Tuple. Tuple is immutable. Clear? Very good. So we have seen almost all. Only one is remaining, right? None type. None type we are going to see after 2 days. Yes, next week mostly.
There
Okay.
is project set.
Frozen set is the brother of set. Like list and tuple. List is mutable. Tuple is immutable. Set is mutable. Frozen set is immutable.
In the sense we cannot add any element.
Yeah. Inside set I can add elements. Inside frozen set I cannot add anything. Clear? Any doubt? Everybody? So none type we are going to learn while we're learning the functions. Okay. Right now this much is enough for today. Clear everybody? Do you have any doubt? How was the session? You understood everything? Yes? My English is proper?
Yes, sir.
Do you want anything improvement in the English or something? The way of explanation you are getting it. So I'm going to share this PDF PPT by tomorrow, after tomorrow's class. Tomorrow also we are going to cover some part. So whatever total part of the weekend is covered, that much PPT I'll be sharing every week. Okay. So you're packing up for today. What happened? Where is our? Here it is. Who is this user guest? Who just now left? Okay. Juno, how was the class?
Yeah, it was like understood, Arun. I think then we have to go back and revise once again whatever you said. It will be more clear for us.
In the sense,
I understood whatever you taught. It was like clear for me.
hmm.
Yeah, that's it.
Do you want me to revise today's content, whatever we have seen today?
I think I'll go back with all the video which you will be sharing, and remaining which I miss that 10 minutes I will go through that also. And
Yes.
the topic was clear, Arun. Topic was clear.
Do you know how to check for the recording?
Yeah, it will be there in chat.
Yes. The recording will be there in the chat box. Those who are using this Snapchat for the first time, as soon as I click stop recording,